we have a beautiful little decorator crab that Sarah was able to get off. So, I'm not going to stick them in the... Yeah, we'll put them in a separate one. I'll take that on here. So, give us a second here. We got this really cool animal that I'd like to show you. So, we have a decorator crab. They can get bigger. They can get as big as our kelpie over here. But our decorator crab will decorate the outside exoskeleton. You want to flip over there? To blend in with its surroundings. And so right now you can see it has pieces of sponge, pieces of algae, I think that's pieces of shell on its outer exoskeleton. So just like us, we decorate our homes. They're decorating their homes on the outside. And as they grow, they'll molt, shed that exoskeleton, and have to redecorate too. And depending on the region of decorator crabs, because decorator crabs are all over the world, they will have different sponges that they use or different coral pieces. I've definitely seen decorator crabs have large, looking like branches, but it's coral pieces that they've broken off and used to decorate.
Alright, so we have the YouTube stream going right now too.
Perfect.
So if anybody increases more lag or something, that'd be good to know.
So we are now also streaming the ROV footage to YouTube. So if you see a change in lag time or audio being off, please let us know. We are trying every format that we can to ensure that we can actually stream from our docks to be able to reach the students. I hear Sarah.
There's the ROV over there. So this yellow line that you see here is connected to the ROV. So that way, if anything happens, we can reel it back. And there it goes into the depths below this ship. Back to our critters here. Stars are going to try to escape pretty soon, I'm sure. These are very shallow buckets for them, but they still have plenty of water.
Alright, we're coming back to some nice plumosum anemones again.
Yeah, anemones on the reef, and Ariel said that that reef there, she believes, is only 5 years old. So it's great to see so much life growing down there, and the size of them as well.
So here's a dead crab.
A dead crab. Coming in closer view, you can see the top of its shell right there, that disc shape. Yeah, that looks pretty clear. That's the inside of the tire right there. Its resting place.
There's all sorts of little, I'm not sure what there are, kind of snails that are eating it.
Yeah, it looks like it's being eaten. It's being broken down. So we have different types of snails that are decomposers of the ocean. So usually in the ocean, absolutely nothing goes to waste. A meal is hard to come by. So there's different levels of the food chain from the beginning to the end of life that take care of all of those nutrients and recycle and upcycle the nutrients back into the food chain from when something dies. And that beautiful bright orange color, the reason why we're seeing any pinks that you see or that those bright colors is because of the light from the ROV. So as you go deeper in the water, the red light colors are lost, or they become dimmer, duller, as you go deeper. But when you shine the light back, then you can see all those beautiful colors that these animals have.
I'll go ahead and turn the light off as an example.
Yeah, let's turn the light off and see what it looks like. Okay, we're still a little bit shallow here, so we got some sunlight.
Now it's back on again.
Now it's back on again. Okay, so it's just a little bit difference in vibrancy, but it seems that we're still shallow enough that we have a large difference with the surface light from the sun.
All right, so we are going to put these animals back. Sarah made it out of the water there. Thank you, Sarah, for being our diver today. Truly appreciate you grabbing these beautiful animals for us. But they've been inside these tanks long enough. It's going to take some time for us to pry our sea stars off of these holding tanks. Our crabs, they'll just crawl right back down the side of the pilings here. So we're going to spotlight Matt's system here, and
How you feeling?
Good.
It's so pretty. I wish I could see those.
Yeah, it's really fun. And there were some good giant sea cucumbers, but they were like
Oh,
way back. I
fun.
was trying to find one to grab.
Like.
I saw
right.
like a dozen decorator crabs before I managed to get that one off
Oh,
too.
I bet.
okay, so do you want to help do this, or you want to commentate? You want to commentate that with the sea?
All right. So
I think these are
So
called
first, there goes the kelpie. Let's see, now we're gonna try and get the ochre off. Oh, he came off nice and easy. He's ready.
Yeah. We're gonna go back. We're gonna set him on
Sarah
one of
in
the
her
pilings.
dive gear. Almost everyone's gone back, but we do have in our view a beautiful anemone.
him down fine.
Gorgeous anemone, that bright pink, and looks like it has some stripes on those tentacles.
I think these are called Christmas tree anemones.
Yes, the Christmas tree.
anemone.
The
there
red
you
and
go.
green ones are Christmas tree, but painted anemone is the general term. Yes.
Okay.
I'm learning this.
Because they can come in lots of different colors.
Yes.
The way you tell a painted anemone apart from the others, if you look at their big fat tentacles they have, they'll have stripes. They may be all sorts of different colors, but they'll always have those big fat striped tentacles on
I
them.
saw the stripes. They are very distinct with the stripes. There's the stripes again, guys. If you can see that, what we were talking about. And then in our view here, in our little bucket, we're going to take the leather star out.
It does feel nice and
Also
leathery.
came out really easily.
Yep. You can still see a little bit of the stomach.
Yeah, he still has his stomach out. He's still.
Look at all the floating pieces of crab
And
food.
Yeah, there's a bunch of floating pieces in here. Let's see, we can look at the difference between the two sea star waters. This one, I'm not sure if you can see, there's a bunch of little white specks everywhere. That was, I'm sure, crab meat that it was
Oh, we
eating,
have a little hitchhiker.
unfortunately. Yeah. And then if you look over on this water with the ochre sea star is completely clear. So you can tell that was it's because its stomach was out, it was digesting. Lost some of its lunch there. And last, here's our little hitchhiker snail again. We have two that were actually on top of the sea star for the leather one. They'll all go back now. Going for a journey. Yeah. She's talking about sea stars, but she only sees the underwater sea. So, is that better? Do you see that?
And we're going to return this mostly.
She's getting video lag as well.
All right, so we're seeing video lag.
Video lag. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to return all these nice
All right.
nutrients to become
There's-
marine snow.
I'm gonna go ahead and end
that
the stream and we'll
crab
see if
leg
there's
will
a
become